Fenway Park, baby, one of the greatest venues in all the world of sports. You want great sports? Beantown's got them, and not just the Red Sox. The Celtics, the Boston Bruins, right up the road in Foxborough, you've got the Super Bowl champion New England Patriots. And come to think of it, there's a guy up on Chestnut Hill, a dude, I should say, named Steve Addazio, is trying to add one more team to that mix, the Eagles at Boston College. You're gonna love this dude, trust me, come on. Well, there you go. The guy that put Eagle football on the map, 1984 Heisman Trophy winner, Doug Flutie. Here, I got some Flutie flakes for you. What's that, girl? Coach is on the 3rd floor. Let's go. Come on. Going to see Addazio, floor number 3. Coach, I see your stamp. You know, back in the days at Florida, it came around. And it never really was like that until Urban Meyer came to town.
Right.
And until you guys came to town. You guys won so many games. And these things, these stamps that now adorn the halls there in Gainesville and help propel you guys to championships, I see that stamp here, and I see it as being your team, your home, and you've got a really good fit here.
I grew up here. I love the ethnicity up here. I love the different restaurants, the different food groups. I love the beach. I love the change of seasons. I love the foliage. I mean, yeah, you know, my whole career I really wanted to have an opportunity to get back to the Northeast. It's my roots. It's, you know, like your roots are down in Florida. You know, when I get up here and I get out, and I've just got a smile on my face, and my family's up here. BC has been a tough, hard-nosed football program in their history. So that mantra is a good mantra here. It fits, and so I think toughness and accountability and all the things that we believe in, those sayings you're talking about, they work here. I love football. Like, you know, I love football, and I love everything about it. I love competing in it, playing in it, coaching in it, being around it every day. I got out of the business for a short period of time in my career, and it made me really appreciate how much of a passion and how much I loved it. When you find your passion and find something you love, you can have a chance to excel at it, and that's what it's all about.
Well, you sure picked the right profession. I mean, you're a football coach, and I mean, you pour your heart into this team, you pour your heart into this sport. When I think of a football coach, I think of dudes like yourself, and it really is kind of neat to see somebody that living out a dream and it being such a perfect fit.
You know, I was very lucky. I grew up in an unbelievable home with unbelievable parents. As I told my dad was a professor, but he really was a teacher. And my dad had an opportunity to speak all over the country, and he shaped and touched so many lives. I saw that growing up, and I thought it was the coolest thing. You know, I had this unbelievable dad and the effect that he had on people as a teacher, and I always thought that that was special. So that was always very appealing to me, and then my vehicle, because I had such a passion for sports, for that to come together for me was just, you know, a great thing. You know, on my dad's tombstone, it says, in a little whisper, like a teacher. And when I go visit that, it really impacts me. I was just there, and a teacher. He had the ability to affect in a positive way people's lives. As a coach, we have an opportunity and a responsibility to preserve this great game and to affect people's lives and make a difference and a change. That's the coolest thing that we get to do. I know we get measured on wins and losses. I got it. Big boy, got it all figured out. And that's wicked important, and I got it. And, you know, winning is hugely important at this level of college football. But man, it's cool to think that maybe you can affect a few people's life in a positive way and make a difference. That's what it's all about, you know. And I love that part about coaching.
Take us back to the USC game.
Yeah.
You know, here you've got, at the time, they're one of the top dogs in the country coming to town, and it seems like it's such an important game. And you know, and on top of it, you're honoring a fallen hero here from BC in Wells Crowther.
During the week, talking about Wells' story, which, understand now, our players, a vast majority of them are from New Jersey. Several of them, fathers worked downtown, even worked in the World Trade Center. So this is something that they're very familiar with. It's very personal to them, right? So a very captive group listening about Wells' story. Wells is a BC guy. He played here, played lacrosse here. He gave his life trying to save other people.
It was about others, and it was about saving and changing lives. It was bigger than himself. I want you to play bigger than yourself tonight. I want you to play bigger, deeper, harder. Scratch a little bit harder with great desire, and play behind the institution of Boston College.
It was an electric night.
Touchdown!
The red bandana blinking through the stadium. Everything about it. And one of the great thrills was to win that game. Everybody stormed that field. It was pretty riveting. It was unbelievable. I think it was one of the great moments for our kids, the kids to be a part of something like that.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, for Boston, we sing our proud refrain.
The concept that faithfulness and loyalty will always be rewarded. To have that experience here as a young man or as a coach, whomever in this football program, you know, is something that can come back to you in your life, whether you're talking about your marriage, whether you're talking about with your kids, whether you're talking about something like football, whether you're talking about your career, that when things get hard and they get tough, you got to learn how to pull closer together. And your loyalty and your faithfulness to each other will pull you out of there. You keep the faith that the light is at the end of the tunnel if we can just stay together. I love this team.
We're still standing tall. Yes, sir. Ain't nobody knocking nobody down. We're still standing tall. And we're still having an opportunity to fight for everything we want in this field today.
I'm guessing the Wake Forest win to put you there in a bowl was pretty special too, then.
It was incredible.
Get it done and get it right. It's our chance. We fought for this opportunity. We got it. We leave it on the field, everything we got. You got to ante up, man. It's time to go on that field, stand tall, and ante up. Everybody took a shot at you, couldn't knock you down. Now it's time to start swinging, man. We have got to play 4 quarters of Boston College football. I'm talking about demanding from each other unbelievable effort. I'm talking about driving each other. I'm talking about having each other's back. I want a rough, tough, physical football team that's ready and mentally set to go the distance today. 4 quarters to get back in this locker room with 6 wins. Get to a bowl game. Seize the moment. Everybody here, dig a little deeper and seize the moment.
I remember coming up the ramp, and they were all waiting in that locker room. And as soon as I came through the archway, the whole thing exploded. Coaches, players were crying, and just again, just an incredible feeling, a culmination of, you know, we all got each other. And isn't that the essence of a team? I mean, isn't that really what it's all about? And we experienced that together. And the locker room after that game was why you coach. You know, not because it was a celebration that we won. You could tell that the kids found a way to pull together and bring the best out of all of us.
What's important for you for these young men to learn when they're around you and your coaches, and what is important for them as much as being good football players for you when they leave here?
You know, for us to be great role models as husbands and fathers. I mean, we have a family dinner here on Wednesday evenings, and we set it up so that each position sits with the coaches and their families, their wives, their kids. I want our players to see our coaches interact as husbands and as fathers.
John, you gotta finish, John! Push him, Anthony, push him!
We have a simple philosophy here. We coach them real hard, but we love them hard. Through our actions, let the kids know that we'll do anything for them. We're vested into their lives, on and off the field. It's our responsibility as teachers and educators to be good role models, to help the development for them to become better men. I hope when they leave here, they have a better appreciation for that, and yet compete like crazy and want to win and go after all of that. But let's also develop that family atmosphere. That's our goal, you know, that's our goal.
Hey man, why don't you show me around town a little bit? You know, you talked all this trash about, oh, there's only so much barbecue a dude can eat. Talking about the food back in Gainesville. So I want you to put your money where your mouth is.
Are you done now? Seriously.
Paul Revere's house right around here?
Hey, you know why I brought this? Because I'll probably get some meatball on my shirt.
Woo.
Here it
Come on,
is.
dude.
This is the spot, huh?
This is the spot right
Is
here.
this kind of like play like a
This
eat
is
like
where
a
your
champion
this
today?
is where your culinary dreams are met right now.
You gotta touch the banner.
Get in there before we get wet, okay? Get your luggage.
I could make that my main dish.
Nice bread. Give me a little of that, Barney Rubble.
Work on that Barney Rubble.
The best restaurant in the North End.
That's what I'm talking about right here. Huh? Yeah, they said we could go anywhere in the ACC, any coach. I said, I wanted that meatball, and this is what I want right here. We got it.
Yeah, with Addazio and with White. Two of your favorite guys.
Don't forget your man here. This is
I'm not done.
No.
And the Prince of the North End, Anthony Campanelli. Huh? Beautiful.
No doubt.
We say our blessings before the meal and after the meal, but I mean, you're blessed. You're doing what you love, and you're around a lot of great people.
Yeah, lucky. Doing what you love to do, around people you want to be around, in a job that you have a passion you love, right? Being able to do this with old friends, coming in here, eating like this, you know, that's what life's all about, right? Like they say, the process, this is enjoy the ride. This is the ride, enjoy it, right? When you can enjoy it, you lose that perspective, you lost everything.
You know, I grew up in a house with a father who's a football coach. So for me, it wasn't just about great games and events and talented athletes. It was always personalities and stories that really intrigued me.
What's up, fella?
Yeah. My time with dudes like Coach Addazio has always been special.
By the way, I can't let you go without giving you a chance to say something to Bates, who said you were soft and you put a coat on.
Batesy, I got to tell you something. I really debated it, but man, I had a bone chill going down deep. I had a feeling you would think that too, you know. I'm with you. Maybe I am getting soft. I don't know.
I got you back. Thanks.
All right, thanks, guys.
Appreciate
it.
Batesy, I got to tell you, you call the man out, and you know what? He comes right back at you, doesn't he?
Because he's a dude. Because he's a dude like he's always said. But you know what, Coach? You can borrow my hat next time. He can borrow this hat. Oh, man. He's great.
And when the game ends and the stadium empties, it's all about family and friendships and the love for one another. That's what you get with Steve Addazio. A pretty good dude, I must say. Dude is something special to you, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, when you're a dude, it means you're the best. You're great at what you do. You're a dude. You handle yourself right. You're good. You know, people know who dudes are. That guy's a dude. You're a dude. And it's just kind of a way of letting somebody know they're special. You know, they're special.